Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Shark News. In today's video I will talk about the Bitcoin price and I will also dive into the Bitcoin dominance chart and explain to you what's going on in there. I also have some great news to share with you that was released today. So make sure you hit the like button and get ready for the content. So to start with, as you can see on the screen right now, Apple did put out a job application some days ago, 2 days ago exactly. And if you go further down here to key qualifications, you can clearly see that they are asking for someone with 5 years experience working in or with alternative payment providers such as digital wallets, BNPL, fast payments, cryptocurrencies, and etc. So this is very bullish news for the future of the Bitcoin. Maybe not in the immediately short term, but imagine what's going to happen if Apple invests in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. The next big news is that PayPal now are planning to add a function so you can withdraw your cryptocurrencies from their platform. They stated today that we want to make it as open as possible and we want to give choice to our consumers, something that will let them pay in any way they want to pay. They want to bring their crypto to us so they can use it in commerce, and we want them to be able to take the crypto they acquired with us and take it to the destination of their choice. So this is great news. PayPal is not planning to leave the cryptocurrency atmosphere for long, I guess. So next up I would like to dive into the chart and look what's going to happen with the Bitcoin price in the immediately short term and in the coming weeks. So as you can see here now, it looks pretty messy, but we are on the daily time frame and all these white lines right here are the weekly support and resistance zones, and this one under here are also a weekly support and resistance zone. And first of all, I want to tell you that if you don't know much about TradingView, I have done a tutorial for beginners that will pop up on the screen right now that you can watch before you see this. It will be much easier for you. Otherwise, what you can see right now, we broke down, you can see of all of these support and resistance levels, and we finally find some good support down here at 29,000. And it looks like right now that the trend is about to change. And you can see here that we broke this huge downwards trending resistance line. And I will go into the 4-hour candlesticks here and we will see what's happening here. It confirms here, you can see the long downwards trending line that we had. And what we can see now for the Bitcoin price is that we have something called, had a inverse head and shoulders here, but it looks like that it's turning into a W pattern. That's a bullish pattern. So if we break this top here, this resistance that's incoming, it's the weekly resistance coming in right here, and if we break this line also, we can measure the price target from down here to here, and we have the price target exactly to the next big weekly resistance zone at around 45.3k. It can go a little bit over or a little bit under. These lines are just zones, as I said. And another indicator that we can use, you find it if you press on indicators and you put out EMA ribbon, and you want to press on the one that's called crypt here. I have it in my favorites, so I go ahead and press it. And you can see that if you zoom out a little bit, on the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame, we are right now under the ribbon. We are still under it. If we go back to earlier this year, you can see all the time when we were above this 4-hourly ribbon, we can see that the uptrend continued all the time. So if we break this 4-hour ribbon here, and on the 4-hourly time frame, of course, we will probably see a move up to at least 45 or maybe 48,000 US dollars. If we not see the breakout here and that we get resistance on this line here, we can maybe go down again and test this 35 to 36 dollars zone here. And if we do that, if we go to the daily a little quick, you can see that if we go down to this line here, we are creating a double bottom on the daily time frame. And maybe that's what's going to happen. I can't tell you for sure. We just need to watch the price and see which way price decides to go. One thing I can see right now in the charts, if you look at these candles under here, this is the volume, and one thing we can see that after we got this trend reversal here, when the trend changed to an uptrend, we didn't got some great volume. You can see the volume is declining. Go to the 4-hourly, you can see the same thing. The volume is declining, and that's not a super good sign. We need more volume to break through to these levels. So that's one sign that we maybe can go back to 35k and test this level again before we go to the upside here. One other thing that you can add to your chart is called relative strength index, and that's something you can use on the 1-hourly chart a lot. And if you look at it here, you can see some people use this RSI to just know when the price is overbought and when the price is oversold. But the thing is, you never know how much further it will go. The thing is that if it's go over 70, it's potentially overbought, and if it goes under 30, it's potentially oversold. But the way you want to use the relative strength index is that you want to find divergences. So here we have one. I will show you. You can take this line that we've drawn here, but from this place to this place, and you can see here that in the chart here we have a bearish divergence. If it's on the opposite side, on the under, and the price is on the reverse side here, we have a bullish divergence. And what does that mean in the short term? It means that it's an indicator that we are maybe going to go down to this 35k level again before we pass through this support and resistance level. So we will find out what's going to happen. So I would also like to give you some more information on the daily chart here. And as you can see right now, we are at the 39.6k level, and if we are able to break this one on the daily time frame and close a candlestick above the support and resistance lines here, we will probably see a move to the next support and resistance line, and you see up here that it has been previous support here and previous resistance also on the daily time frame. So that means that this will be a place when the price gets a hard time to get through. And if we pass to the next level, you can see it's not so much sideways action here. So it will not take so long until we reach the 48 to 49k levels, and there we have huge support with the EMA 50 and the EMA 55 on the daily coming in right here. If we are able to break the daily ribbon here, we will probably see a movement towards 57k. One more important thing that I haven't told you about the ribbon is, I will show you right here. If we go back, the daily ribbon, here is the start of the bull run. You can see the daily ribbon was on the opposite side. If we zoom in a little bit here, you can see it was on the opposite side, and when it flipped back the daily ribbon, you can see right here the yellow went through all the red lines, and when it flipped back, it's never flipped back until now. So as I told you in the last video, there are some signs that we are in a bear market, but if we are able to come back over this ribbon again and flip the ribbon again, especially on the 4-hour time frame, we want to see this one flip to the other side also. Then I think we are going to test the all-time high areas again. So next up, we are going to look at the Bitcoin dominance. So if you just press P on your keyboard, and we are pressing on index, and we want to go to the BTC dominance here, BTC point D, and we start at the weekly time frame. And what we can see here, Bitcoin dominance, for you that don't know, you can see the Bitcoin dominance is right now at 43%. That means that this is the current market cap of the Bitcoin versus the other cryptocurrencies. So when you see this heavy downwards movement in the Bitcoin dominance, that means that the altcoins are going up in value faster than the Bitcoin price or than the Bitcoin. And you can see here we have a great area of support and resistance zone that comes in here, and you can see that we actually got a bounce right here at this support and resistance zone. You see we got previous resistance and we got support right here, and now we're getting support right here. If you zoom in a little bit here, you can see that we broke out of this downwards trending channel that we have on the Bitcoin dominance, and this tells us that the Bitcoin price is going up more than the altcoins do in this certain time period. It looks like that we maybe are forming a double bottom here, and if we pass this top here, the top is in line with the 55 exponential moving average. If we close a candlestick above the 50 or 55 moving average on the daily, on the EMA ribbon, And also if we pass this 50% resistance zone here up here, I think that the Bitcoin dominance will continue up. And if you are a big altcoin holder out there, I think then it's a good time to convert some of your altcoins to Bitcoin instead. So thanks again for watching my video, and if you like the video, of course press the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, press the bell button so you don't miss out on any updates if you are interested in the cryptocurrency atmosphere. And if you feel that you didn't understood so much about the charts that I showed you, feel free to watch my TradingView tutorial that will pop up right here. So thank you for today and bye bye.